Hello, everybody. My name is Jenny. I'm on the life diet. um, and the majority of this channel is about HCG. However, I have done 2 rounds of HCG, and I really, according to all things medical, need to be waiting before I go on it again. And that's what the channel is about right now. What am I doing to not have all the weight come back on before I do another round? All right, I am going to have probably a good 2 months between my last round and then my next round, and some events that are going to be a food challenge to me in the course of that time. So I had decided to, if you've been seeing this channel, do kind of a keto diet. That seemed to make the most sense because it seems the most aligned with what HCG is anyway. It's kind of the way I'm used to eating, but I just get to eat a little bit more. And then um, my goal was to maintain. Dr. Simeons does say that you are to remain within a 2 pound, not gain more than 2 pounds in P3. Otherwise, do something extreme to get it back down because you're trying to get your body to get used to the new set point. Um, So that is my goal, to stay within 2 pounds. I have been doing that on this round. I'm very, very proud of myself. I don't think I went above the 2 pounds at all. The most I got was 1.8. Now I have 3.6, but yeah, that wasn't good. I did get up to 3.6. It looks that way. Oh, those were terrible days. So those were those epic fail days. I did a video on that where I just like threw caution to the wind and then just said, I fell off the wagon. I might as well just really make it a day of eating whatever I want, and kind of treated it as a load, even though it was just sort of like justifying it in my head. Anyway, I did readjust pretty quickly after that. Uh, no, I didn't. Yeah, yeah. After that, I adjusted pretty quickly. I lost 2.2 pounds the next day. So a lot of it's water retention, from eating carbs that you're not used to eating, because eating carbs will make you retain more water. They just do. And then if you have a lot of sodium in that too, that will do the exact same thing. Okay, so was it really that much of a fat gain? No. But was it not good eating? Yes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let's start about, all right, too many people say I talk too much. Not too many people. Probably 2 people. Anyway, more than once I've been told, just get to the content that I want to see. So I'm going to talk more about these numbers at the end. And go ahead and go to today. What I have planned to talk about is just a general overview of the keto diet and what exactly keto means. It's not terribly long, and I thought it was a good kind of review. And this comes from Diet Doctor online, and it says a keto or a ketogenic diet is so named because it causes your body to produce small fuel molecules called ketones. This is an alternative fuel source for your body, so that can be used when blood sugar or glucose is in short supply. When you eat very few carbs or very few calories, your liver produces ketones from fat. These ketones then serve as a fuel source throughout the body, especially for the brain. The brain is a hungry organ that consumes lots of energy every day, and it can't run on fat directly. It can only run on glucose or ketones. On a ketogenic diet, your entire body switches its fuel supply to run mostly on fat, burning fat cells all day long. When insulin levels drop very low, fat burning can increase dramatically. It becomes easier to access your fat stores to burn them off. This is great if you're trying to lose weight, but there can also be other benefits, such as less hunger and a steady supply of energy. without the sugar peaks and valleys that often occur when eating high carb meals. This may also help to keep you alert and focused. When the body produces ketones, it enters a metabolic state called ketosis. The fastest way to get there is by fasting, not eating anything. But nobody can consistently fast. A keto diet, on the other hand, also results in ketosis and can be eaten indefinitely. It has many of the benefits of fasting, including weight loss, without having to fast long term. All right, I'm going to stop there because that's a general overview of the ketogenic diet. All right, so how is it that this is different from HCG? I just want to talk about. Doesn't that sound like what we talk about on HCG? Yes. It's very possible that a large part of what we're doing when we're doing HCG is putting our body in a state of ketosis. Yes. So what is the difference? Well, when I am not taking the drops, I cannot. I am hungry. Even if I'm doing a restrictive ketogenic diet, I am hungry. 500 calories is not enough to fuel yourself. You have to be going on those fat reserves. I don't know why taking those HCG drops make me not hungry. But literally, if I feel like I just really want to eat, I really want to eat, oh, I haven't had drops in a while, and I take the drops, boom, it subsides for me. So something about it kick something up in my body that makes me not hungry. And that's really the key part of it. Because when we talk about HCG diet and, well, you want your body to go to its fat stores. Now, that being said, according to the research, if it's true, it doesn't go to your immediate fat reserves, it goes to stored fat. And that's supposed to be the main difference between just your average ketogenic diet and taking HCG. Something about HCG is supposed to go into the fat reserves, the fat that stays there for a long time in the places that you don't need it. It does not use any of the fat that is used to protect your organs and that you need for daily functioning, protecting your joints and that. And it doesn't go to the short term fat reserves, it goes to long term fat reserves. So, how exactly that all happens, I don't know. Is it 100% true? I don't even know that. Again, I'm not a medical professional. I haven't done this study on my own. I'm not the person who did the original research. And not being a scientist, I don't know how you can determine that, and I don't understand exactly how they get to that point. But I do know if I try to just do the keto diet on its own, I am not going to just eat 500 calories a day. I want to eat 2 meals a day. And I have to consciously think about, do you really need to eat again today, Jenny? And I don't really do that on HCG. So there's a difference between them for me. See how it works for you. But because they are so similar, and because the concept being that we want to go to get fuel and energy from the fat that's stored in your body instead of the fat that you're just consuming, then it makes keto diet logical to do while you're in P3. So there you go. There's your brief overview. I do have some additional videos coming up as stuff that I've done on research on why people fail when they're on the ketogenic diet, as well as who shouldn't do the ketogenic diet, and an additional thing about, well, I guess it falls under who shouldn't do. I'll add something that relates to me that wasn't in the short term list, but I found somewhere else that makes it seem like, should I be doing keto or shouldn't I be doing keto? Is that really what's best for me? And on that same note, really, should I be doing HCG? So, anyway, I'll talk about that and some medical stuff in future videos. That's all I have for today. Let's take a look at numbers here. Let me find them on my screen. And I'm in day 26 of my P3. And overall, if my numbers are accurate, and I did go back and readjust my one column of numbers, so I have to go back and double check another column of numbers that I haven't checked. But let me just say, I haven't done a video in a few days, um, and let's see, the last time I talked to you, I don't remember what I think it was. I don't think I think the last time I talked to you was when I had gained point 0.8. Let's see. So for the last 5 days, here's today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 days ago I lost 2.2 pounds. Um, Happy about that. That was um, making me happy when I was focusing on trying to get rid of more of the carbs out of my diet. But then the next day it was a plus point 0.8. But that's okay. You know, it's sort of within the realm of that makes sense. The scale said it lost so much the day before. Did I really lose 2.2 pounds in a day? No, we've talked about this, water retention, yada, yada, yada. Um, then the day after that, I lost zero point 0.7. So now we kind of the gain point 0.8, lost zero point 0.7. The day after that, which was yesterday, I lost 1.3. So I was really happy with that number. Lost 1.3. And then I got on the scale today and it said I was down zero point 0.3. So overall, again, if my numbers are accurate, and this is the one column I have to double check. Um, that doesn't seem to make sense. Well, let me use the numbers that I do know are correct and do my own math really quickly here. So the question is, which number do I use at the end of P2? So we have P2 ending. All right, at the end of P2, I had lost 19.9 pounds. We're just going to say 20. I'm going to say I lost 20 pounds on P2. Then my very last 2 days, it started going back up again. But I'm not even going to count that because we want to maintain within your lowest point. For me, anyway, that makes sense. So we're going to say, and we're going to round up point 0.1 because always dealing with nines and I have to subtract point 0.1. So we're going to say 20 pounds I've lost um, on P1 and P2 together. I lost 20 pounds. Okay. So if we say 20, that would mean that I am a half a pound over right now. I should be plus 5 over where I ended because according to my chart, I am at a 19.5 pound loss from when I started HCG round 1. All right, so I got to get it back down. Got to get it back down. I am happy that the last 3 days all had negatives. Today was negative zero point 0.3. Yesterday was negative 1.3. The day before that was negative zero point 0.7. And I just clicked over to my video and saw that my head is cut off. Apologies. Um, so that's good. So I'm on track. Now, that being said, it was easy yesterday and the day before because both those days I went to the water park. So I only pack my set food and then that's what I eat for the day. There you go. Makes life easier to lose when you have a controlled environment like that. I mean, those people who go to work too and you're busy all day and you only have a set time and you brought your lunch would be in the same situation. I work from home, so I am around food all the time. So for me, it's difficult to be good, if you will. All right, so I have hot dogs here. I am sure, I haven't done a deep dive into this yet, but I am sure that they're going to say you shouldn't be eating processed meats when you're doing the ketogenic diet. I do, just because it's something that I can cook up very fast and quick, and it is good park food. All those times I go to the amusement park or I go to the water park during the summer, which I do often because I have a season pass, and I enjoy it. So there you go. Is it ideal? No. Do I eat hot dogs all year long? No. It's a summertime thing for me. And hamburgers don't travel well, and they don't taste that good if they start to get like cooler ish. Whereas a hot dog, I could eat a hot dog out of the pack, straight out of, open up a brand new package out of the refrigerator and eat it cold and be happy that's, um, and being pre cooked, you can do that. All right, so I left these here. These were rewards for my kids today, but I left the hot dogs up for that reason. Um, to say that's basically what I ate the past 2 days. Where each day I had two hot dogs on a bun that's a company called Keto Friendly. I can't remember how many net carbs they had, but I'm starting to enter all my stuff into my Fitness Pal since I'm eating a little bit more than I did on HCG. Now I just started the past couple of days, so I don't have any real good data. So just for the past 3 days, really, since I thought I'm definitely going to do the keto diet and let me keep track of everything else. I want to see where my fats and my sugars and my carbs all fall. But I have been under 30, and I have seen some keto diets say that you could eat up to as many as 100 carbs a day on the ketogenic diet. So we'll see. I'll do some more information in a video on that as well. How many carbs can you eat in a day? My guess is when you do eat the carbs, they're not supposed to be from any processed foods. Processed bun, processed hot dog, that is not ideal. That is not what I should have been eating. It should have been carbs from a fruit or a vegetable or something more natural like that. So, that being said, I need to get to the store and do some shopping. Maybe I'll actually do it today and I can get some more celery sticks and have some more vegetables in my diet. All right, that's all. I have to get some meat to make some ground taco stuff too, so that I have some good romaine lettuce leaves. I can put some taco meat in there, and I can add more cheese now that I'm on ketogenic, and make a taco in a lettuce leaf, and they're delicious. All right, and by the way, I use ground turkey instead of ground beef when I do that. All right, that's all. You see, this is why I'm putting this at the end. I'm a rambler. All right, I will be in touch with you probably tomorrow. Don't think I have plans to go anywhere tomorrow. Okay, my cat is rolling around on my desk here and knocking my screen. Cosette. Okay, she's very cute. See, see you in the future. Good luck on your diet.